The joys of technology today. I haven't had Wi-Fi this morning, so we are here, and today we are going to run through, as always, my Feel Good Fitness prescription. This is open to absolutely everyone. Please share this with your loved ones. It will be saved on my YouTube channel where you can hit subscribe, and then you'll have access to so much content that I'm constantly uploading. And do drop in comments on how this workout is going. We're going to start with a few deep breaths because we always start with a mindful minute, and I definitely need it today with the technology issues that we've had this morning. So all I want you to do is place your hands on your lap, close your eyes. I have to plug in my mic. I have just forgotten, so I'm going to plug my mic in while you all just take a few lovely deep breaths. So close your eyes, tune into your breath. This is your mindful minute. This is where we can try and kick in the parasympathetic nervous system for rest, for digest. Really important in our busy lives, especially when we are running around constantly. And you can use this as part of your feel good toolkit as I just kicking in, and try and exhale, nice long exhales, lovely deep inhales, breathing in and out. Have a lovely long exhale that helps to kick in the parasympathetic nervous systems. Lovely rather than the fight or flight mode. My lovely mother-in-law will be also joining us today. So deep breathing. Today we're just going to count to 10. So we're just going to do a very simple breath snack like it's outlined in my new book, The Feel Good Fix, which is available for pre-order. It's on a great price at the moment on Amazon, so please check that out. Good morning, Mummy. You've made it. Pranam. So you're just in time for our breathing. We're going to just take 10 deep breaths. All I want you to do is try and breathe in through your nose, exhale through your nose or your mouth, and I'm just going to count 10 breaths. So breathing in and out. 2. Breathing in, expanding, exhale, releasing. And 3. Lovely nasal breathing in and exhale out. Release any tension. Good. 4. In your own time and breathe out. Lovely. And 5. In and out. Try and clear your mind, relax the body. And 6. Breathing in and out. Let it all go. And 7. In and out. Lovely. And 8. And 9th breath in. Just slowing the body and the mind down before we start our workout. And 10. Last breath in and out. Keep your eyes closed. Just check in with yourself. That's such a simple technique, but how do you feel? I feel a lot better after the technical issues this morning. Closing your eyes, but placing your hands over your face, maybe giving your hands and palms a little rub together to generate some heat. And then capture that lovely heat over your closed eyes, and then bring a lovely smile to your face. That's going to help you feel happier. Linked to the science in our brain. Just a little smile, and then open your eyes, let some light in. Big breath in, exhale, release the hands away. How do you feel? Good? So we're going to start with our mobility snack. So we're just going to start with some lovely head circles. Mummy's going to demonstrate everything seated. I'm going to do them standing. This is a lovely low impact workout. You do whatever your body allows. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let's change direction. Do what you can today. This is your investment in your physical and mental health. It's going to help us reduce risks of so many chronic illnesses that are so common these days. And we're going to do the same with our arms. Maybe doing single arm, just moving back, trying to swipe by your ears. We are all so tight with our sedentary lifestyles, with our backs rounding, with technology and phones. So just simple mobility snacks that I want you to take away, build into your day, coming forwards. So maybe changing that direction. How does it feel? You good, mummy, today? Yeah. Yes, 3 and 2 and 1. And we're going to do some side circles today. So we're just going to bring our arms out to shoulder height. And we're just going to draw lovely small circles with your stomach muscles drawn in towards your spine, belly button engaged, even engaging your pelvic floor, which we've done a whole workout out on my YouTube channel. Something we should be practicing twice a day, our pelvic floor exercises, whatever age you are. And then changing directions. Can you feel those arms working a little bit? This is just body weight movements, just warming up the joints, the synovial fluid around the joints, giving them a bit of lubrication, some love, and relax. And then seated or standing, you're going to try and do some leg circles. So you could do it standing if you want, mummy. So a little bit of balance work. So make sure you've got a wall or a chair for support. I don't want anyone falling over. This is to help reduce our risks of falls if you're standing. If you're seated, I will leg up and just draw some lovely circles. So try and keep your hips nice and fixed and neutral to the front so that you're really working into your hip joints. If anyone is more able, obviously feel free to balance, but always have something near you. Focus on a point. Keep those stomach muscles engaged. That's your stability, your core. And then change directions if you can. Beautiful work. Have you been practicing these, mummy? You have, I can tell. Very, very good. Lovely work. Just circling through and then changing legs. So if you're seated, you can just try and keep the hips still, maybe making those circles a little bit bigger in one direction. And if you're seated, I can really feel the muscles in my thighs having to lift this heavy leg off the ground. Changing direction, breathing all the way through these exercises. So balance work is a great indicator of longevity. Being able to balance for just 10 seconds is a great little test for how long we're going to be able to live. So just keep practicing your balance. Aim for as long as you can. We're going to do some lovely moves now. We're going to pretend we are chopping some wood. So if you're seated, you can stand. You can maybe have your feet one side, one foot is turning out, the other one is pointing forward, and I'm going to reach down and I'm going to swipe up. It's like a diagonal movement, swiping up. 5 or 6 on one side. If you're standing, it's almost like a side lunge, and I'm going to twist round. So I'm literally twisting the body in different planes of movement, just warming up the. We're chopping some wood in a forest. Has anyone done any wood chopping? Let me know, and relax. Good. Other side, in simple movements to get warm. Lovely. The muscles are just starting to work a little bit, especially if you're on the side. You could go into a bit of a lunge position. Let me see everyone on Zoom. We have an amazing Zoom community. And if you'd like to join on Zoom, all you have to do is sign up to my free newsletter. I have a lovely WhatsApp group as well where I communicate session reminders. Everyone on Zoom, if you could just stay on mute for me, that would be amazing, so there's no interference, and relax. Your active recovery today, it could be marching. I want to try and get you to do some swimming. I've actually been away, I've not been away this Easter because of my youngest son's GCSE. I've been going swimming a little bit more, and I know lots of us did in all the free workouts I did there. I love bringing it in here as well, because if you're pretending you're in a lovely big ocean in the sunshine, so this is your active recovery. We're using our arms. You could go faster with the feet. You could even go into a jog or a run, depending on how you're feeling. Mummy, you're doing some nice little swimming here. She's lifting her legs. Did you see that? She's lifting her heels off the ground. Double legs. I like that move, and relax. So that is your active recovery when I'm talking or giving you rest. If you want to do something today, that's your option. So cross body crunches now. We're going to have our elbows wide. We're going to open out the spine. So if I was looking at you like this, I want you to try and sit or stand nice and straight. Bring the elbows out, focusing on our core. So really tighten these muscles, belly button towards spine, and we're going to try and twist to the opposite knee, crunching across, seated or standing. Standing involves a lot of balance, so please be careful. I have these workouts go out to care homes, to school disabilities, to younger people working from home that are doing these exercises while they're stuck on virtual calls, just turning their cameras off. But just be careful, because this is for all ages and abilities, but we're twisting round. Can you feel almost like a diagonal, Mummy? Do you feel it here? You're trying to get that elbow. We're going to try just a few more. I just wanted to pause you there to really think about like a cross in your stomach. And we're exhale, twist, inhale back. So they don't even have to be quick, but the more you can try and get your elbow to that opposite knee, give it a last go, one on each side. Well done. Twist and twist. Brilliant work. We're going to also bring in some high knees. So there's a lot of science in my new book about how even a minute, even 4 seconds of something a little bit higher intensity. So here, I'm bringing my knees towards my hands, which I've got at belly button height. Do you want to do that? So you can give yourself a little high five. Yours are a little bit high, I was going to say. Yep, so can you do that there? Very good. So she's giving herself a little high five. Some of you on Zoom, I can see Andrew, and he's got company today, also bringing in their rope pull. So we often bring in these arms, imagining we're pulling them up on a rope. You could go faster. We're going to try it just for 10 seconds. So let's go at whatever pace you can do. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant work. Give it a little shake out. Is your heart rate up? How are you feeling? Check in with yourself. If anyone is able, we can add in the swimming at any point. You could even add in some light tin cans for your swimming here while I explain what we're going to do next. So keep swimming for me if you can. We're going to grab a band or a belt or a pair of old tights. So if you've got that ready, keep swimming. We've got lovely people on YouTube joining, so do let us know your comments. I can see some comments coming in. How are you feeling right now? So grabbing your belt or your band, you could start with a light band. These are very accessible. You don't even need fancy equipment. I've always said a pair of old tights works wonders, but something with a bit of stretch, even your belt will do for this first move. We're going to do our desk reset snack, which is from my book, always resetting our posture from here. From here, I'd love you to bring your shoulders up to your ears. Bring them back an inch or two and then down your spine. Do you feel good? Mummy, you do this quite regularly, right? The desk snack. So hopefully you feel taller. Lift out so your chest is literally coming out, shoulders are back. Lovely posture, belly button towards spine. We're going to start with Lavina's famous shoulder floss. All it is trying to get the band up and over, but nice and symmetrically. And this is easier when you've been practicing for a long time, but it's a lot harder than it looks. I see women in my weekly face-to-face sessions, my group PT, struggling. So if you can't, you can keep your arms bent. They don't have to go all the way round. See what movement is like in this ball and socket joint in your shoulders. So we're trying to encourage over time full range of movement, inhaling and exhaling. Mummy's doing it beautifully. Just lift your chin, good mummy, and keep your spine nice and straight. The tighter you hold the band, the more you're going to feel that resistance. This is where we start our resistance, our strength training, which you know I'm the most passionate about. I would love all ages to be doing strength training, whether it's using things like these bands, whether it's using your body weight, or whether it's then adding in additional weights, which we've got a selection of on the floor next to mummy and me, of household objects. Can you feel that? Felt the lactic acid, maybe a little bit of a burning sensation there. Give it a shake out. We're going to do a bow and arrow now, which is great for our shoulders, for our upper back, and even this thoracic spine area. Great exercise a lot of physios use. So all I've got is my hands nice and straight, my shoulders relaxed. Do that desk reset if you need it. Hold on to one side and bring that elbow at shoulder height like a bow and arrow. I'm aiming. So can you see I'm really lengthening here, and I'm trying to target the muscles here in my middle back. Can we do 5 on the same side? So you're building up that resistance. I want you to breathe out as you stretch. Do that bow and arrow position. Inhale as you bring it back. Can you feel that, mummy? Yeah, you can alternate if you want to. Keep that arm nice and straight, the other one. This elbow comes round the side and in. If you haven't got a band, you could still use maybe some light tin cans or weights and squeeze this back, because even there I'm feeling it working. Change sides if you haven't, like me. Exhale, squeeze it in and out. Let me have a little look on Zoom. We have got lots of you. We've got my mum Kumud Shah, we've got Vinu uncle, we've got Saroj auntie, Lal uncle, Aisha auntie, so many of you on Zoom. Well done. Keep going, squeezing round. How does this one feel? You like this one? Good, and relax. Well done. Last little one with the band. So you could use just this band and commit to maybe doing shoulder flossing every day this week. I like giving out a little challenge. So just that shoulder floss in front of the mirror, like you floss your teeth. I would love you to practice every day. Keep a band by your desk, maybe on the sofa. That's what I do, as a little cue to remind myself, even at night. So spinal twists. If you have a band, I want you to try and bring it up over your head. Have a little bit of tension, but make sure your back is not rounded. We're nice and straight, opening out the chest. We're just going to twist to one side. Exhale, inhale. I'm going to show you for those that don't have a band. All you're going to do is place your hands behind your ears, open out the elbows, and we're twisting. And keep the waist forward. Like I was saying in the other hip circles, the movement should be through the stomach, your core, all of this area. Our torso is rotating. You should feel it maybe in your back. Twist and back in. Can you feel this, mummy? You've got your band in front of you. Can you put it behind your head there, and maybe a little bit looser if it's a little bit tight? And now try and twist. That's it. Lift your chin. There we go. Does that feel more comfortable? A little bit harder. It's harder. I just noticed one more little twist and release. Even these twists are so great for our spinal health when we're sitting for too long. So we're going to swim it out. You can grab your light weights if you want. I want you to get your steps in if you can. So this is a great time to get our steps in. I did a post on Instagram on my stories from a previous post that I'd shared around just even getting 4,000 steps in. Is so amazing for our cardiovascular health. Obviously, all of the exercises we're doing are going to help reduce risks of things like type 2 diabetes and help control our blood sugar levels just through movement. It's going to increase our insulin sensitivity and things like dementia, because I'm getting you to do coordinated movements. I'm doing a lot of different exercises that's going to keep your brains fit as well. And we know physical activity is one of the best things to reduce our risks of Alzheimer's and dementia, where the changes in the brain start in your 30s and 40s. So really tell your loved ones about the benefits. We're going into a little bit of core work, a little bit more today. It's quite a core focused session today, isn't it? So stomach, our abs. We're going to try a different move today. We're going to sit comfortably on your chair, and I want you to try it with one leg first. I'm going to try and lean slightly back, so my body's nice and straight, but I'm going to maybe hold on to the chair here. I'm going to lift a knee in and out. So I'm lifting in, knee towards me and out. So we're doing a leg extension, which is elevated. If you can't do this, bless you, mummy, we could do swimming just as we were. Now, the more advanced version, and I'm trying this with you live, is to maybe, so you could do the other leg now, mummy. The more advanced version, I'm just changing to the side, is to do both legs in and out. Now, that is quite difficult. In and out. So I'm leaning back slightly, and I want you to focus on these core muscles. Well done, mummy. So she's doing a nice double leg extension. Can you feel that? Where do you feel that? Because your knees are good. So she hasn't had to bring her knees all the way in, but it's quite difficult what you're doing, mummy. Well done. Strong abs, as we should say. Different exercise. Good or bad, or a little bit different. If you could just make sure you're on mute on my Zoom community, that would be amazing. Today I've got you on my phone, so I can't control any interference. So let's try it again. Just in and out with the legs. I mean, this is quite a nice stretch as well. Movement for the legs, in and out. You could do this on the sofa quite easily. Try and keep your stomach muscles tight. Quite a tricky exercise, I think. I'm not sure about this one. Do you like this? Yeah. You like it? Ah, she likes everything. You're so cute. Well done for trying, everyone. Let me know if you like that one. Maybe some thumbs up or thumbs down. Be honest on Zoom. What are we thinking? Little bit mixed, yep. Oh, my mum likes it. If anyone calls that a thumbs up? Something different. He's actually trying to do that standing, which is even harder. I won't advise it to everyone, but yeah, this is more, I would say, leg is great. So going back to our core, we're going to try and target the side muscles here, our lovely love handles. We're going to place one hand behind our head, but we're going to bring that elbow back and round, opening the chest. Other arm is straight, and we're going to do it just body weight, no additional weight to start. We're reaching down, and we're going to squeeze up. So this arm is traveling down. You can do this seated, and I want you to focus on the side muscles here. If everyone could just stay on mute on Zoom for me, please, that would be amazing. Just because I can't control your volumes today. That's brilliant. Can you feel this, mummy? Just body weight, squeezing up. So really focus on the sides. And let's change to the other side now, other arm up. This one straight. It's like I'm between two panes of glass. So my body's just going sideways, reaching, squeezing up. Focus on these sides. Inhale and exhale. Good. We try so many different exercises. Every week is a different workout that I spend time planning. But if you don't like an exercise, you know you've got options, even if it's just a little swim and a march. So shall we try that if you want to progress, maybe holding a tin can. I've got a little dumbbell. I've also found some safe little bottles here that are tin or plastic are great. You could hold a little weight and then let's try again. Or let's do a second round, just body weight if you're beginners and you're not sure, we're going to do 5 on each side, squeezing up. So we're really working these sides of our body. Inhale, exhale, good. 3, can you feel that? I can feel that. The more I'm reaching, but good form. And let's change sides. Really good work. Well done. Reaching, squeezing up. Smile, everyone. Not only do I want to see beautiful smiles on Zoom, all my participants, YouTube, wherever you are, I want you to smile, because that is sending a happy message to your brain. It's honestly going to work. I think I've got a smiling snack in my book, which has got all the science behind the beauty of a smile. Right, Mummy? Are we good? Yes, well done. Circle out, swim it out. You can obviously change your stroke if you want to at any point. You can maybe add in some front crawl if you were a swimmer before. March out the feet. Let's keep moving. We're going to go into our main strength section. So the king of lower body exercises, you know, is the lower body, legs, squats. Brilliant. So we call them sit and stands here, which is your cue whenever you're sitting to try and keep moving your body. Stand up every half an hour, even if you add a few of these in. If you can't stand, I always give the option, and this is a great one if you can't stand when you're stuck on meetings, or if you're in a restaurant and you can't do any movement and you're sitting at the table. I often do these under the table. I'm lifting one leg up. I'm using these muscles, your quadricep muscles, that are going to strengthen your knees. So I'm lifting the leg and releasing. You can add a hold. This is level 1. You can warm up your leg muscles with this. Keep going with level 1 if you can't stand for whatever reason. Level 2 is using the support of your chair. We are going to come up a few inches. My knees are going out always. They're never coming in. The weight is in my heels. Mummy, have a little look that you can see your toes, so your knees are staying back. And I'm going to start feeling my lower body muscles working. Level 3, some of you already know, are coming all the way up if you can without any aid. So this is where we are hoping to keep our independence by standing ourselves. But I want you to really think about that mind to muscle connection. You exhale, breathe out, squeeze all the muscles, check your form. Your knees are going out in the same direction as your toes. Have a look down, you can see your toes. We're just doing body weight. One more body weight and down. Now, even just doing your squats. So have a little breather. We're going to do another set where I'm going to ask you to maybe hold a weight, whether your leg extensions or whether you're squatting, you're going to hold a weight here, or you could even use a rucksack, which is a great addition because I want you to progress your strength gradually over time. When you're doing these workouts, hopefully twice, 3 times a week on my YouTube channel, keep some weights ready, keep your rucksack ready, keep adding things in to progress so it makes it heavier. The reason we're doing squats, I read about this last night. I'm going on a podcast today, so I'm preparing all the science about my book. This is one of the best exercises, Mummy, for our brain health because it's increasing the blood flow to the brain. We're working with gravity and against gravity, up and down. This movement has got so much science behind it, not just for our leg muscles, but also for health. So I would love you to do squats every single day, a squat snack. She started doing some nice double leg extensions. That's a good idea for people if they can't stand and want to progress. Let's go for 10. Whatever you can do, maybe holding a weight, squeeze up, slowly down. And that movement down should be controlled. Nice and slow. Really feel each repetition. Make it perfect. Quality over quantity. Touch the chair if you can. Squeeze the glutes. I'm going to show you from the side. Imagine my chair is behind me because I'm keeping my body nice and upright. I'm squeezing my glutes, my bottom at the top, down and up. Mummy, how many have you done? We're counting for 10. So count out loud if you can with us. 7. Good. That's also keeping your brain a little bit more challenged. 8, by counting, doing something else while you're exercising. 9, all outlined in my book, these little tricks that we can add in to keep our brains fit. And 10, well done. How are you feeling, everyone? We're working quite fast. If you need more rest, have some rest. If you don't need rest, swim it out. I'm giving you this time, but do you feel your heart rate has gone up? Yes, that's the beauty of strength training. The more muscle mass we have, the more calories we burn, even at rest. So we want to build our strength. Muscle is probably the most important thing for our longevity. So tell your friends you are doing strength training in these sessions. They will be so impressed. Get them to join in with us. The next move with today is our compound move, multi-muscle, multi-joint for our upper body now, which is our... Yay, very good, Mummy, who's been doing press-ups every day, right? So we're going to start against the wall. Mummy's going to demonstrate. For those that can't stand, you could just do a seated version against your thighs. So your hands are on your thighs or the wall, and we're going to bend the elbows. Inhale, exhale. Even seated, I'm thinking about engaging all the muscles in my upper body. Well done to everyone that has gone by the wall. Obviously, you can progress your press-ups by going to a lower surface like your kitchen island or a table against the wall or even the floor. But in these workouts, I don't show those because I want everyone to be able to do wall press-ups, which are so effective, and you can progress by moving your feet further away. It's a straight line coming towards the wall, and you breathe out as you straighten those arms, bending the arms. Inhale, exhale. You've got to really hold your core in. It's great for your back. It's great for your abs. Keep going, Mummy. That's beautiful press-ups. Well done, everyone. Give me a couple more. Get to about 10. And then come back to us. Super work. How are we feeling? Good? Good. You can feel it? Roll out your wrists. We're going to go straight into a little challenge with some star jumps. So we're mixing things up today. We're doing lots of different, we're doing our cardio snacks, our strength snacks, balance work. Everything is a mix today, just to give you that feel-good mix of all the exercises. So seated or standing, we're not jumping, but feel free to if you really want to, especially if you've got your grandchildren or your children near you. They may be able to do some big star jumps, but give yourself some claps. Seated or standing. 5, 4, come on, I want to hear your claps. Your woo. 1, well done, you are all my stars. Just again, can you feel that heart rate? Take some deep breaths. This is great little challenge to our cardiovascular system, our respiratory health. It's going to increase your stamina, your fitness, hopefully into all your day-to-day things that you have to do, like all the cooking and all the running around after your grandchildren and your everyone, right? All of us. Mummy keeps very active, which I hope is giving you that feeling. Do you feel fitter and stronger? Yes, she's being modest. She's so good. So we're going to move into another exercise now where we're actually going to flex our muscles. I want to see everyone here. So pretend you're flexing these muscles like we're big muscle builders in the gym, but we're from home. We can work out anywhere. We're going to do our bicep curl, which we normally do here. So we're targeting to increase it with our shoulder strength. We're going to do it this way. So my palms are towards my face. I'm going to extend out and then bring them back in. It's just this movement, lengthening, squeezing. Mummy, can you feel this without any weight? Yeah. Can you really tighten your muscles here? I want you to keep your wrists lovely and strong as well. So keep them nice and straight. Before you maybe introduce some light tin cans, I want you to first make sure you're doing the exercise correctly. For me, it's all about form and technique. We can increase weight over time, but the foundations have to be correct. Can you feel that, everyone? Woo! We've done a lot today. So everything combined, all the exercises before, I've already worked those muscles, so I can definitely feel that already. Would you like to add in some tin cans? Maybe I will add in these light dumbbells here. We're going to just do what you can, even if you just do body weight. Today, I want you to feel it. We're going to try and go for 10 repetitions. So here you can see I'm keeping those elbows at shoulder height, opening out, straighten and squeeze in. So keep your back straight. I'm not moving my body. Keep your stomach back onto YouTube. Yes, it looks like we are back. Well done. Keep going, swimming out. This is our last little swim to the finish line before we go into our final stretch snack. Most important to reduce risks of injury and to increase your flexibility, and a moment of self-care to reward yourself. Can we swim any faster? I'm getting to that shore. 3, lovely, 2, and 1. Give yourselves a huge clap. You're all superstars. We have done a lot in about 40 minutes there. And I don't need you to do 40 minutes in one go. I believe in exercise snacking. The science is there. It's all in my new book, The Feel Good Fix. Not just exercise, but nature, self-care, lifestyle, mind snacks as well. So just know that even if you pick a few exercises from today, sprinkle it into your day. Just try and keep moving regularly throughout the day. So let's go for a lovely stretch snack at the end. All I want you to do is have one leg out, nice and straight in front of you. Keep that heel on the ground. Flex your toes towards you. My heart rate is up. Is yours? So take some deep breaths. We're going to extend the arms up. Lengthen the spine. Smile as well. Inhale. Lengthen your smiles. It's all about smiling today. And then reach forward. Maybe touch your toes. If you can't, obviously just rest your hands. That's fine. On your shin, even on your thigh. And just straighten that leg. You should feel a lovely stretch from the top of your leg all the way down. Hold and breathe, like we did at the beginning. Focusing on deep breathing to bring the heart rate down. And then slowly roll up, straighten up. Super work. Other side, so other leg is nice and straight. Lengthening the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Even just a few stretches daily at night. I often do it at night before bed. Will just help calm the body and mind. It actually helps my sleep. And it's like a little reward for my body. Thanking it for everything it's done today. Stretching it out. And release up the spine. We're going to stretch out our biceps. We did a special exercise today, that new one. So you're going to bring your arm in front of you nice and straight. You can place your opposite hand, just pulling those fingers back and towards you a little bit. Should feel a nice release here. Holding out, holding out. So there we go. Just stretching out the front of the arms. That's it. Have a little look. Brilliant. And releasing off when you're ready. Relax the shoulders, give everything a good shake out. Other side, just straightening out. Well done, mummy. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Smile, everyone. You've done amazingly today. I'm so, so proud of you all. We've done lots of core work, so we're just going to take a nice Stretch all across the sides of the body. So reaching over, can you feel that all the way down? Can you give me a little virtual wave wherever you are in the world? I can't wait for you to drop a comment at the end, but give me a quick wave. It's going to make you feel good. And the other side, stretching out, beautiful work. We have our special feel-good hugs I invented in the pandemic. It's a whole snack I've written about in the book as well. So we're going to open out. It's like a seated or standing cat-cow. So really open out the chest. Give yourself a massive hug. So take a big positive inhale and then wrap the arms around yourself. This hug is from me and Mummy to thank you for joining us. Give yourselves a little rub, a little pat on the back. Try and really make that C shape in your spine so that we're opening and closing the vertebra, expanding it all out. If you've got a loved one near you, if you haven't, please give yourself another big hug. You so deserve it. But if you've got someone near you, like I've got Mummy, this is our Feel Good Friday hug. Well done. Super work. Lavina. Super work. And we always finish with our Feel Good finish. I hope you feel better than when you started. If it's a yes, give me a thumbs up. Drop it in the comments on YouTube. Let's take a lovely big positive inhale as we reach the arms up, and then exhale, bringing those arms down, releasing any tension, any negativity. Mummy, if you could do one in Gujarati, we have lots of workouts in Gujarati as well on YouTube, if that can help anyone. Beautiful work. And one final big positive inhale. This time, capture that positivity. Bring your hands together. Bring them down to your heart center. Close your eyes for a second. Give yourself a little bow. Thank your amazing body. It's a privilege to be able to move whatever you manage to do. It's even more of a privilege for me to be able to have you as my wonderful community. Super well done. Give yourselves a clap. There will be no live workout next Friday, Mummy, because I'm actually going to the factory to see my book being printed, which I can't believe. So please go to YouTube where we have hundreds saved on my channel. If you're on my WhatsApp group, join my newsletter so I can keep you updated by WhatsApp as well on the session reminders and the Zoom details. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube and then talk to my lovely Zoom community. Thank you, Mummy. Well done, everyone. Super work, and keep going with your feel-good workouts. Well done.